This psychic reading is going to be for you. I know I don't feel the best today. I'm very tired. So that could be a sign for you. You could be tired too. I don't know. Let's see what's happening with you. What's happening, what's coming in for you. Let's see it all. Okay, lately you could feel like you're missing out on genuine happiness. Your angels are saying, missing out, right? Happy. Angels are saying it's because you have been interrupting your own blessings. You're a very assertive person and you know what you want, but there comes a time where you need to do what you can to take a step back and let others help you, because you're always doing the giving and the helping, but you have a problem with receiving help. I'm hearing the hardest question for you to honestly ask people is, can you help me? And that makes me sad, because everybody needs help at one point or another. Okay, so your angels are being clear. They want you to do what you can to start to ground yourself, and they're showing the roots card, right? And when I'm seeing this, it's literally me imagining a tree putting their roots into the ground, and just having more sturdy energy within your life amidst all the chaos. They're being very clear. They're showing stress, and they're acknowledging the fact that you have been feeling as if you're missing out. You have been going through a hard time, and you're not really getting that experience in life that you've been wanting to. But the one thing your angels are saying is spend time outside, start to get more in touch with your feelings, and start to bring in more gratitude into your life. So instead of focusing on what you don't want, like the fact that you're missing out on certain things, think about what you do want. And when you think about what you do want, that is when the universe shifts the focus to, oh, that's what it wants. That's what he, she, they, whatever wants, right? So when you treat yourself with boundaries and love and respect, then the universe says, light bulb, that's what they want. Then I'm going to keep giving them more of that, because that is what makes them truthfully happy. Whatever your dominant focus is what manifests. So be very careful about what you're thinking. And I'm not saying in a negative way. Like if you literally think about an elephant's not going to show up in the room in 2 seconds. It takes some time to manifest certain things, but it's important to be mindful about what you're thinking about, but what you're constantly thinking about, those long periods of time. Like if you're feeling upset at someone specifically, you can honor those feelings, but try to do what you can to let it go, because I tell people that it's very dangerous to hold on to feelings like this. It's dangerous to feel as if, you're angry at one specific person, or like these feelings could build up and become something even more than what they should have even started with in the first place. Honor your feelings, but do what you can to be more mindful about it, about how you're feeling, and try to let those feelings go. One way to let them go is your angels are showing very clearly yoga, meditation. When you practice certain experiences with your mind, body, and your soul's experience here on earth, and you're willing to be still, this is when you actually become more aware of yourself, who you are, what you desire. 3:33 on the timer here, so that could be significant for you. But you have a very sensitive energy, but stress can cause your intuition to be very clouded. So do what you can to give yourself that space and time from other people, and even from taking control in your life. Sometimes it's okay to go with the flow. Sometimes you don't always have to be, manifesting the next thing. Sometimes just enjoying where you are and what you have is okay enough. And sometimes we're always on that mindset and path of like, oh, what can I have next? What can I have next? But the now appreciation is what is going to give you that next. We're getting air sign energy here, so that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We're getting a very good person, someone who loves to help other people, someone who's generous and has a very good humor, very good banter, someone who is wise, and someone who has a very good manifesting skills. as well. It's important that you ground yourself in this time when moving forward, because your manifestations are going to be coming in very quickly. So remember when I said it's not like an elephant pops in the room in 2 seconds, but it is what you focus on. So make sure those thoughts that you're focusing on are what you truly desire, because this is your manifestation month. Something about you using the moon could have been in the past, or it's going to be in the future. Something about you using the moon is going to help propel you to a more stable and sturdy life. And not only that, you're actually going to be receiving some sort of an apology from a friend. You didn't receive an apology from someone who, you know, there was no closure with this person, someone who you definitely wanted a long-term connection with, but this person had a fragile ego, so they decided to turn their way and point fingers at you. And it wasn't your fault. And this person is starting to realize that, you know, it was their fault, and now they're hurting, and now they're in pain, and they don't know how to approach this situation because they know that things have changed between the both of you. And this person is actually going to receive some sort of a bad break situation, which is going to have them have to communicate with you because they didn't realize that they needed you in their life as much as they did. And it's like they were always pointing the finger at other people, and they had to realize that, you know, it wasn't everybody else. When you left their life, at first they were like, see, my life is perfect without them. But then things started to go downhill, and that's when this person started to realize who the real issue was for this falling out situation. Okay, you're someone who is always dependable, you're always so caring and giving and so protective of others, but you didn't receive that protection from this individual. And it's important to know that this month, okay, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. You got the Star card here, we got July. There's something that you've been experiencing, some sort of darkness that is going to bring you to a lighter area of life. Like, I'm literally seeing one of those flowers, those white flowers that grow in the darkness. You're someone who's gone through a lot of darkness, and no matter what, you are still able to bloom. And that is something that is so rare, so incredibly rare. No matter how much darkness surrounds you, your angels want you to know that your blessings await. And the fact that you are still willing to go and give your all and give all of your energy, even in that darkness, is when all of this happiness and success is going to come in for you. Just release the stress, release the feeling like you need to control anything, and trust that the people who hurt you will come back and apologize. We are getting fire sign energy here, so that's Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Now, it doesn't always come back in the timing that we desire or the timing that we want, but it happens in the timing that the universe needs it to. So when something happens in this other person's life, like this friend who decided to move on from this connection and not apologize for something that they definitely should have apologized for because they had an ego that was a little bit too high, this person is going to realize that they depend on you a lot more than they wanted to believe. And the problem is not you, it's them. And they're going to start to realize that. But it's not necessarily even about you pointing fingers saying you're the problem, you're the issue, because you've kind of realized that you don't have to point the finger. You just have to wait and sit back until other people realize what you are really worth in their life. And that's going to be something that's very important for you and for them to realize. So just take a seat back, just enjoy where you are right now, and just be still, knowing that a lot of good things are coming in for you. Okay, just keep on keeping on. Keep on with the rise and the success. And I know that there's some stress, but trust that it's all going to start to work out for you. If you would like to book a reading with me, or purchase one of my tarot decks, or book a reading with me, I just said that, or purchase one of my my mystery crystal bags, or one of my pendulums, all you have to do is go to my website, chelseamgomez.com. And this was my series 6. I love you guys.